Welcome!
Salutations and greetings.
And vice versa, too.
Indeed.
We're Katie Leigh and Will Ryan.
She's the one, I'm the other.
And now, literally, several people know us for
Tell Ya Later.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to their channel.
Lassen die Toast rein, ja.
Ganilla.
Co-hosts of Welcome to Later. And when we're not doing that,
We're watching Tell You Later.
Join us, will you?
It's our job, you see. Do not forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit like right now.
hit it.
We haven't got a title song for this show, so we're singing this thing instead.
Okay.
It's really just a substitute. Nonetheless, the melody may stay in your head.
Oh, I hope so.
'Cause it's a tune.
It's a tune.
You'll love to croon.
You'll love to cruise.
But there's one thing you should know. We have to confess we do not possess a title song for this show.
Ain't it peculiar?
Believe it or not, we haven't got a title song for this show.
Oops. Welcome to Tell You Later. I'm
Yes.
Katie Leigh. This is
Will Ryan.
Will Ryan.
And you know how to spell our names?
Yep. And
Katie is spelled Katie. Not
Will
KT. She's spelled
didn't ever
K-A-T-I.
have a yam. I made him a yam because he was hungry. I just got back from the dentist. You'll see my teeth look great. And it's good, right? He was hesitant to
Because
eat.
I was like, why should I eat one of those when I could eat a potato? I like a potato. Why should I eat like a
Why should we
pumpkin
eat something
potato?
else you like? It's not a pumpkin potato. It's orange, and it's got a lot of vitamin A in it. It's good for you.
Vitamin what?
A.
A.
Yes.
Yeah. As
And
opposed
so-
to AAA.
He was saying, hey, Fred Astaire
Honk,
and
honk.
Ginger Rogers
Do the yam.
do the yam. They do it. What movie is it?
Carefree.
Carefree.
But I couldn't remember. Two great icons of America. I couldn't remember if it was Fred Astaire or Elvis Presley who did
One,
the yam.
and it turned out to be Fred Astaire.
It was. Oh,
And he said, the
it's-
yam is in the bag.
Yeah, because the yam is in the bag.
Remember
The yam is
Little,
in the bag.
Little Rascals?
Because it rhymes with the
When
setup.
he says, girly, the something's in the bag.
Girly.
Yeah,
Really?
It's alfalfa, I think. The prize is in the. If you know what the quote is, it's from the Little Rascals. The heck is in the bag.
Yeah.
I love Little Rascals.
Maybe Dick Mann is watching. He could tell us.
Did you watch Little Rascals?
Of course.
The high sign.
The high sign.
High sign.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Spanky gives the high
That's
sign.
right. And
Yeah.
the girl haters, the He-Man
He-Man.
Women Haters Club.
Right. And they're all like 5 years old. But Tubby had a similar club, I think,
Did he?
of Little Lulu fame. Yeah. My sister got Little Lulu comic books. So I was privy to the adventures of Lulu and Tubby. And I thought they were really well written. And it turns out a guy, his name was in my mind a moment ago, and I can't think of it now.
Well, if I hit you in the head, will it pop out? Should we try it?
I don't know. I don't know if that'll work or not. Well, let's not try it. Let me just sit here and ponder for a while.
So thank you, everybody. We just want to say hi. If you like our show, thank you for supporting us by just watching us and hitting subscribing and liking. And this
we
is
have
a Patreon-driven show, so we do have a Patreon account.
Where's that list?
With lots of
It's
list.
not quite up to date,
We
but
have
we have
paper
a list of some of
all
our
over the
Patreons.
place.
We do. And I'd like to personally read this,
You would?
if I may. Yes.
Well, if you can,
leaving
go
you out
right
of it.
ahead.
Okay, you might have to
Fine,
help
I'll
me.
just eat my yam.
First of all, Sophia Gabler, Michael and Olive, Kim Georgos, Bob Maritsky, Roxanne Poussinette, Joanna Bolin, Rebecca Moritsky, a.k.a. Apparella, Anna Whittemore of the many Whittemores, Snowman vocals.
Snowman. Hunter he's also known as Hunter.
Yes. Right.
And Roxanne was the winner of this month's first giveaway drawing of a Scrubbulator.
TM.
A what?
Trademark. Scrubbulator.
Yeah. The official Scrubbulator, the official Scrubby of the Tellulator show, which I've handmade myself.
Right.
Myself.
Myself? You had an elf help you? You had your elves help you? Okay.
Yes. They're around here. Oh, yeah. So we're going to be giving them away every month for what do you call it?
On our hamster wheel of destiny.
Destiny.
Yes.
But no, it's not a drawing. Well, it's kind of it's a drawing.
We should call it our non-hamster wheel of destiny.
Yeah, because we don't have a hamster.
Right. And non-elephant wheel of destiny. Now come to think of it.
We're celebrating the 4th of July, as you can tell.
Yeah,
we're being
in
very
advance.
patriotic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we're also eating food and snacks. So Roxanne won this month as an Oddissimo third-tier patron. Yes? You like that rhythm?
Yeah. Beat.
Okay.
No,
you don't have a beat. You have a yam.
You're right.
A yam.
And a yummy yam.
A yummy yam.
It is.
It's a yummy yam. Maybe you can write
and you know
a song
the yam
about
is in
that.
the bag?
I heard that. The yam is in the bag. Girly.
A great song title would be Watching Fred and Ginger Do the Yam.
Yeah, you could do that.
It
Write
would-
it down
yeah.
so you don't forget.
I will forget. Don't worry.
No, write it
I don't
down.
have to write it down. I'll forget all about myself.
I know,
What are you,
but
crazy?
if you write it down, you won't forget.
Oh,
All right, so I'm going to sip
is that
some
what you
water.
mean?
And I went to the dentist
Song title.
in between episodes. He was amazing.
Watching Fred and Ginger Do the Yam. Oh, it's so much fun. The way they staged it, it's kind of similar to one of the songs in Singing in the Rain, where
The camera pans them throughout.
as they go through the entire house.
Remember?
And the difference here is that it's Paramount in the 1930s and there's a depression going on, so they're evidently able to spend more money than MGM was in the 50s. And they go through most of the house, and then they go outside onto the patio.
What was that movie?
And there are dozens and dozens of extras in it.
Was it Nashville where they started up with that long shot? Who is the director?
Yes, I met
I
him
know it's
at
that
a party in Cleveland, Ohio.
No way.
Yes. It was the something annual Cleveland International Film Festival, and I had a short film that I co-wrote and co-produced that was up for an award.
That wasn't My Breakfast with Andrea,
My
was
Brunch
it?
with
My
Andrea.
Brunch with Andrea. I remember you
Very
did
good.
that
Yeah,
movie,
right.
and
Yeah.
you got an award for that. Or
Yes, we did.
wow.
Yeah, a
What
few
did you
awards.
eat at that brunch?
Well, I was a waiter in the film,
Oh,
so that's my experiences. You know, some actors are waiters. You know.
and you were
So
an
I was
actor who
playing
played a waiter.
So you know.
And was there an actual-
I count myself among the common men because
Was there
of
an
that.
actual brunch?
Also because of the fact that I
Wrote it.
don't know anything, and
Was there an actual brunch?
there was, yeah.
And what did they eat?
No, they never ate. They threw it at the waiter, or one of them threw it at. Well, I don't want to give away the
Maybe
whole
we could
plot.
show it. Does it still exist in any form?
It does in any form. Yeah.
Maybe we could put it on Vimeo for our patrons.
Possibly, yes. I
Or
could-
just and
I
by the
consult
way,
my fellow producers, and I'm sure it'd be fun.
some of our patrons get to watch things as part of their patronage, and others can just pay a very minimal fee to watch things.
Oh, really?
Yes, as unique viewing experiences. Wow, that was smart of me to say
By the
that,
way,
wasn't it?
See, people like this shirt so much that I wore it again.
You wore it again.
Well, actually, there's multiple copies of this shirt.
I want one.
And you can't see the whole
'Cause
thing.
it says,
keep
calm and eat
expose your belly
belly.
button.
I'm not looking.
and
eat popcorn because I'm gonna try. I have an idea because I know you can buy for like different events and
Now,
July
when you
the
say fur, do you mean four?
four
Because I understand you're in the voice
because I'm
business.
from California.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Anyway, I'm from California.
Right. I'm going to borrow some of...
You can get kernels that are blue and red.
Really?
Popcorn kernels.
How many stripes?
I had never counted, but
Okay.
But, and this is your big but, as
I beg your
Kenneth
pardon.
Mars would say.
Right.
I'm going to see if we're going to go in the kitchen a little bit later and see
Or
if I
Kevin
can,
Horn might say that too.
I don't know
Or Kenneth
him.
Horn,
I don't know him.
a British comedian.
Oh, well.
Around the Horn.
Around the horn.
Yeah.
Oh, a little hornbills for a start. That's a little small lyric from a Disney movie.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay, and I bet you know what it is.
Everybody knows what it is. Anyway, it's a Lion King. Anyway,
I only saw that once.
oh, it's good. It's really
They're
good.
going to keep remaking it, hoping that I'll go see it a second time.
I want you to go see it. So what I was going to say is I have an idea.
I've seen Pinocchio 10 times.
and those of
the first
you-
time I saw it, I went back 10 days in a row.
Really?
Yeah.
The animated Disney
Yeah,
film,
the real
Pinocchio.
one. Yeah. I understand they're
Pinocchio.
making a fake one.
In Italy, they say Pinocchio.
Really? Do you know how to spell it?
Yes. Pinocchio. Okay, so anyhow.
Pinocchio.
That's right.
Because those were the lyrics of a song when I was a kid, so
Did you
that's how I
write-
know how to spell it.
Oh, like
That's
Mississippi, Mississi, Pinocchio.
That's why I wrote ODYSSEY.
Oh, you
Because
did?
nobody seems to know how to spell Odyssey, even
Yeah.
people who work on
Who work-
Adventures in Odyssey.
Well, it's tricky. I have to look it up sometimes
Yes.
myself. So what I
And
was...
I worked on, I wrote a couple of Dr. Seuss books that looked like Dr. Seuss books, published by his publisher with his lettering and everything else, and they're called the Webler's World of Dr. Seuss books. But spelling Seuss is difficult. Can you spell it?
Yes. Seuss.
That's right.
But not like sousaphone, which is
That's right.
spelled differently.
S-O-U-S.
Like John Phillips sousaphone.
Yes, but it's very patriotic. You know why?
Why?
Because it's S-O.
USA. That's right. And you've been working on a song, haven't
I
you?
have, yes. We have a couple of patriotic songs because, as you can see,
We're being
and look
patriotic.
when you looked over there, I got to see this.
Yes.
Look at that.
I'm look how dressed up I am.
I know.
I know, because I went.
You look sterling. You look like you went to the dentist.
I
and came back
did.
all
Look at
shiny
my
and-
shiny, bright smile. We're
Yeah.
all in our places with bright, shiny faces. Good
You're trying-
morning to you.
Oh, yeah, that is now finally public domain. Hi, a song
I
written in
got
the
away with
1880s or 1890s
What? So can
by
you-
one person, and then years later, her sister claims to be a co-writer on it. Then some greedy Tin Pan Alley publishers slip a few
Those
bucks to some
tin-
members of
look,
Congress.
now
and-
we have a siren going.
Well, we do, yeah.
Yes, many-
Our errant train of thought is
The train of
usually
thought
interrupts
is
our
at
show.
bay
Yeah. Really?
with the boats
Yeah, right.
and the
Or ships, as they like to call themselves.
ships. So,
You know,
woo! Do you want to try doing a little bit of your song?
did
Or
I
not
finish
now?
my list? I did finish the list
You
of
read
Patreons.
everybody, yes. And
Patrons.
by the way, I just wanted to say, as a
Yes.
follow-up from
Yes.
the last episode, that Barbara Maritsky, those elephants were a salute to our poetry safari.
That's right.
Which I think has yet to
Premiere.
be premiered.
But it's a wonderful show, and I think you'll
Poetry
enjoy it
Safari.
very much. Yes,
And there's a theme song that goes with that, too.
there is indeed.
Yes. With the ukulele harp duet.
And the elephants to which you were referring appear right here.
Elephants.
Can you do the sound of an elephant? That's right. She did that without using her arm.
I don't. I don't want to be distracted.
Right.
Okay.
Neither
so,
do I.
Listen, if you're not going
I don't like to be distracted either.
you're going to play a song.
I am?
Thank you for getting these, by the way.
Oh, you're
It's so
welcome.
much fun.
There's nothing says patriotism more than an American
A
flag made in
million
China.
flags from China.
Right.
Or we could direct traffic at the airport.
You know, I was in Philadelphia 2
Yeah.
years ago. I don't want to sound like W.C. Fields, but I was in Philadelphia.
Well, now you do.
Right, I guess so.
Oh, well, you fell
It
into
came
that.
over
You
me.
just-
I did.
Hey, I hate to tell you
yes,
this,
well,
but you
to tell
sound
you.
like W.C. Fields.
So I was there, and he's from Philadelphia, you see. UC. No, that's over here.
LA.
That's University
Yes.
of California, but or Colorado, if you prefer. Are there any other states
Are
that
you
begin with
saying
C?
something like
Yes,
a
I was.
complete sentence?
I was bragging that I was in Philadelphia.
With W.C. Fields.
I wasn't there, nor was I there with Larry Fine.
Was he outstanding in his fields?
No, but St. Martin was.
That's true. That's where I grew up, in that
St.
church.
Martin?
In
St.
Woodland
Martin of the
Hills.
Fields?
St. Martin in the Fields. And you know what's weird? That's where I went to kindergarten first, and that's where I went to church growing up. And my sister, who lives in Atlanta now, is going to a St. Martin in the Fields in Atlanta. That's her church.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and that's an Episcopal church for those
Watch
who are
this.
saying, I wonder what kind of church would name their church
this.
with such a long name. Yes?
I thought somebody would hand me this, and it's as if by magic.
Abracadabra. Look what's appeared in your hand.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Some sparkling
We are not sponsored by
water.
Perrier.
But we'd like to be. Mm-hmm. So, just saying, if anybody wants to sponsor us, we're pretty much open.
Speaking of singing in the rain. Oh, no. Speaking of An American in Paris, because they have a big Perrier
But it's not spelled
poster
the same because
behind
Perrier
Jim
is with an E and Paris is with an A.
Perrier.
Perrier. I'll be directing a show that's in
Albee.
French.
Edward Albee will be directing it?
Okay.
Wow, as opposed to Keith Albee, which is a
I have something to show
team.
you because I know you're hungry. Look what we found. Crispy jalapeno pieces.
That's the most violent this show's got yet.
He is
except
ravenous.
when Katie keeps hitting me.
He loves...
May I open this, please?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
They're for you.
Now
they're
I've relieved it
kinda
out
like,
of your custody.
just so you know, they're kind of like those things you put on Thanksgiving green beans, like fried onions. You know, the toasted onions. But these are jalapenos.
What's neat is they aren't that hot.
Well, it depends. You might get a hot one. Stay tuned. Okay, you're not allowed to pound the counter. Remember, the crew of one reprimanded you last time. There's
the microphone picks it up.
The
and
microphone is
amplifies
sitting right in front of you, and now you're pounding on it. Yes.
Oh, you gave away the secrets of our production.
Oh, well, someday we'll do a whole behind the scenes. I think we did, actually.
There's not much to say. We actually use a microphone and a camera, in case you've been wondering.
That's true. Whoa, mystery of mysteries.
And somebody turned the lights on.
But guess what else? I have another surprise. Now, I know you don't eat meat.
Probably the crew of one.
I know you don't eat meat, but I have to ask you.
Right.
Do you like the smell of bacon?
No.
You do not.
No.
Well,
Never did.
too bad, because I made a bacon candle. But I don't think it smells like bacon. So I just want to share with you my idea. As you can see, this is a used olive jar, and we filled it up with bacon. But I thought, it doesn't seem right to waste all that bacon fat. So I made a wick out of a piece of yarn left over from a scrubulator. And they said if you dip it in wax, so I haven't lit it yet, but I'm going to try it and see what happens, okay? So you can have the fire extinguisher ready.
Wait a minute. This is going to happen right now?
Yes!
Oh, get the American flags out of the way. I don't want to be accused
let me
of...
put some lipstick on.
That's right. So when the ambulance comes...
Look good.
Yeah. Kids, don't do this at
I
home.
had this in the refrigerator.
I mean, you can do this at home, but don't do
you
what
want
she's
to be
about
in charge
to.
of
What?
the fire?
I've never used one of these in my life. Shouldn't the crew of
You
one be in
won't
charge
now.
of this?
Don't touch it.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
I want to see
I
how
better
this
get out
works.
of the way.
It'll
Okay.
be
I'll be
okay.
over here listening.
I want to try it. So, I mean, why waste? If you could use, hey, how come this isn't lighting? What's the matter with this thing? Oh! Okay, wait. I got it. There we go. I want to see if my wick works. This, ladies and gentlemen, look. So it's burning. Let's see what if it. What? There's no smoke. You're just fake.
It smells like bacon burning.
Does it? Does anybody
Not yet,
smell
actually.
it? Let's look at. I made this. Well, right now only the wick is burning. But let's just.
Can you make one that smells like peanut butter and jelly?
Well, they have to have peanut butter and jelly fat. Peanut fat. Maybe
fat.
there is such a
Yeah,
thing.
good
Maybe
idea.
if you put.
Better than chicken fat.
My new candles are gonna smell like vanilla and
I
raspberry.
know.
Our new Connie candles are coming to a website near you.
Yes.
The website with my new... Okay, it's getting down to the bottom. Let's see if it'll burn and smell like... I should hold this up. But it looks like a...
Now, this label on there has nothing to do with what it actually is.
No, because this is bacon fat and this is olives. These are garlic and jalapeno stuffed olives. We ate them all up. So let's see. So look.
No wonder you went to the dentist.
You can make... Okay, so this is how I did it. Simple. Everybody knows if you have a grandmother that you take the bacon fat and pour it in a jar just because you're not supposed to put it down the sink. And then I looked up, how do you make a wick?
A wick.
And they said get some wax and put it on some yarn and then stick it down there. But it's not a very... I think ideally next time the wick should probably go all the way to the bottom and then pour the bacon fat in. But
I think so too.
But the bacon fat already existed. Does anybody smell anything? I don't think it smells.
No. Maybe it's not even lit.
So it is lit. It's lit.
Is lit. No, it's pronounced eyelet.
Is lit.
Now, the thing is, this reminds me, I don't think either one of us ever worked with Mary Wick. Did you?
No. Who's that?
Wonderful actress.
No. Okay, so I just want to say, I will close this up because it's making you nervous, I think. But clearly, you can, in case of an emergency, you can turn all of your bacon fat into candles for, it does smell a little bit.
Fire makes me and Boris Karloff nervous.
Ready? You want to blow it out? Make a wish. There you go. It works.
Got my wish.
Now it's smoky. And look, you can just... I put it in the refrigerator. Crew of one, thank you very much. So that's...
Boy.
I love to do homemade projects. It's so much fun.
I was imitating Boris Karloff looking at fire.
Fire, yeah.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
That's what I meant. Boy, those are surprises aplenty.
I know. So you're
I
going
have some
do
for
your
you,
song?
But...
well, Mary Wick. You were saying something.
Mary Wick.
He's a Mary Wick.
Yeah, she's...
Is she a Mary Wick?
She shows up in movies in the 40s and 50s, and she did one Disney movie.
Yes.
Actually, she's in the Annette Disney serial as the wisecracking. Yeah, on the Mickey Mouse, the original Mickey Mouse Club, as the wisecracking maid who works for the stiff uncle played by Richard Deacon.
Well, that's great, but I just have to say we're getting. Can you tell us about her later? Because we're wearing all this.
Later, what do you think the show is called?
Patriotic stuff.
Tell you later
I know.
or something?
And why are we wearing all this? Because you have a song.
That's
so
right.
Let's not. I don't want I don't want to have to change my clothes after I did all this, and then not even have the patriotic song that.
All right. Let's see. There are a couple that I've prepared for this year.
Yay!
And this is one.
Do you know, I was in Atlanta and they were shooting fireworks off already in June. Before June. Okay, I'm just saying.
In honor of the 4th of July?
Or just in honor of blowing things up.
Oh,
I think.
Okay.
Yes, it's what they do.
Did I ever tell you what happened when I was in Philadelphia? I don't think I did. The point was I went to
You didn't meet W.C. Fields.
The Philadelphia gift shop.
Yes.
And they have flags. I bought a couple of pairs of Star-Spangled socks because one had stars on it, the other had stripes on it. You're supposed to wear them
together.
That way. So I bought 2 pairs so I would have matching, because I'm a nut. I think that it would be nice to have stars on both of them.
Oh.
Rather, especially if you're going to the Magic Castle.
You want them to match.
Yes.
You want them to match. You don't want to have to make people think.
Or be confused.
Why are his socks not matching?
Well, no. Nowadays, a lot of kids wear mismatched socks on purpose.
They do, but not when they go to the Magic.
You know who's in the forefront of that movement? That's right. That's the way he looks at the end of The Art of Walt Disney, the big book that came out in 1979 or so. Randy Crenshaw stares into the future, contemplating the future of animation. That's the last image in the book.
Oh.
Randy Crenshaw. Back in those days, And,
He wore mismatched socks?
yeah. And,
Okay,
he's an artist.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, an
you are
accordion
too.
player.
So why couldn't you wear mismatched socks? Well, they are matching because you have beginning and end.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
You just wanted two pairs.
I used to be a little bit more formal in dress, but, this pandemic...
And you were so very handsome.
Really?
Well, yeah, I watched the video of you, the Disney interview.
Yeah.
What was that called? Like people who do every
the family scrapbook or
family
something. Disney
scrapbook. Look it
family
up
album.
on
Disney family
YouTube.
album.
They're like on the same network as we are, right? If you want to
YouTube,
call
she
it
means,
that. And you were quite young
I'm in a
and
couple
doing
of
all
those.
these voices and
Yeah. They did one on voice actors, and I was Wayne Allwine and I were the two younger guys there. Mm-hmm. And next oldest was...
Paul Winchell, I think, was in it.
Paul was on there. Yeah. Hal was on there. Yeah. Alan Young was on there.
People we know and love.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
And Kathy and I are the only ones probably left from that.
Kathy, who you got to say people's last names so they can look them up.
Catherine Beaumont. Yeah.
Who did Alice's voice.
Alice in Wonderland, and she was Wendy in Peter Pan. Yeah. And she was, she is a wonderful, lovely person with that very crisp voice. And she got to work with Walt Disney, too, on a TV special, An Hour in Wonderland.
Oh, fun.
And he shows her around. And it's,
Let's hear your song.
Anyway, I digress.
Let's hear
the
your
point
song.
was that I went to the...
Yes.
the official Philadelphia
I want to
gift shop.
straighten this out while you're talking.
And all of the flags there, all of the red, white, and blue material, everything they had there, everything
was made in China?
China, yeah. Chinois. Oui.
Well,
So, I don't know. I'm not an economist.
At what cost patriotism?
Right. What cost patriotism?
Cost, exactly.
Or as we say in England, or Canada, what cost patriotism?
Where was your ukulele made?
Let's see. This was assembled in the USA, and most of mine are made in the 49th or 50th state. I can't remember. It was such a flurry of new states coming in, just as there may be again with Washington D.C. and Puerto Rico,
Virginia.
They're finally going to let that in. Do you know how many states we have right now?
This many.
I like that she could do it without taking her shoes off.
I think, 50. No?
In the immortal words of Sheldon Leonard,
Well, then, what? We don't have 50 states?
hey, buddy, can you tell me how many states we got?
How many states do we got?
No, what I'm saying is, can you tell me the number of states we got?
The number of states we got.
You ain't paying attention. Don't be a pixie. Just tell me the number.
50. How many?
See, that's Sheldon Leonard
How many
going,
do we have?
I don't know, 46, I think.
What happened to the other ones?
Well, is Pennsylvania a state?
Yes.
It is?
Yes. What? You don't think Pennsylvania's a state?
I don't think so. Let's look it up.
Now?
Yeah.
I want to hear your song.
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that.
I'll look it up.
I don't know if we have time. Tune in next week to find out if Pennsylvania is a state.
Well, tell you later.
No, not yet. Is it a state?
I could do this.
And they will say that, no, Indian Territory is not yet a state, but it will be when it becomes Oklahoma.
What?
All right.
Is Pennsylvania a state? And there's other ones that aren't states?
There are 4, I believe, that are not states.
Pennsylvania.
Officially, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. It's a commonwealth. There are 4 commonwealths.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I've learned something.
Oh, good. Yay.
Well, how did
Somebody's pointing at something.
Yeah.
Oh, so this song that we're about to rehearse, do you know how it goes?
I'll have to tell you later.
Mm-hmm.
watching. Tell You Later is a Patreon-driven entertainment show. So what are you waiting for? Come on over. Join us at patreon.com/Tell You Later.
And I'm Will, and we're taking a break from our Patreon-supported Tell You Later show to do this little song for you in celebration of something that's very popular in the United States of America.
National holiday.
And it goes, this brand new song goes like this. High in the sky, the rockets will fly. Happy Uncle Sammy Day. Listen, you'll hear the citizens cheer. Happy Uncle Sammy Day.
Who's Sammy Day?
Now some folks call it July the 4th. Others say the 4th of July.
That's what I say.
But through the whole USA, you'll hear people say, Happy Uncle Sammy Day. All right, let's hear it. Some folks call it July the 4th. Others say the 4th of July. But through the whole USA, you'll hear people say, Happy Uncle Sammy Day. They really mean it.
They do.
Happy Uncle Sammy Day. By Jingo. Happy Uncle Sammy